Wall Street sky high, and suddenly, bam, it's all bad news, especially since last week where the stock market suffered its worst drop in 2 years. Well, in this video, we're going to tell you what's behind all this, what the real situation of the Yankee economy is, and we'll explain if recession is inevitable. But first, as someone who's been making YouTube videos for a few years now, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make it possible. But I recently came across this tool called InVideo AI. It's the world's most used AI video creator with over 10 million users across 150 plus countries. It's the only tool that I've tried that puts you in the driver's seat and works as your personal sidekick. But it's better if I show you with an example. Just ask InVideo to create a 3-minute video for YouTube, for example, about how China plans to avoid economic collapse, a topic we talked about a few days ago.
China, a global powerhouse, has been growing at an extraordinary pace for decades, but...
And if something doesn't convince you, you can always edit everything in detail as needed. Just go to the edit command box and type what you need. For example, translate to French and add subtitles. It's that easy. Additionally, you can clone your own voice and make it narrate videos in your own voice in any language. Amazing, right? By clicking the link in the description, the pinned comment, or the QR code more than the cost of all wave.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Can I try?
응, 당연하지.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Of negativity caught us all by surprise? Well, the answer is no, in fact. Many analysts were already warning that a scenario of slowdown, cooling, or even recession in 2023. To think that a recession was coming because rates are raised to cool down the economy just kept growing, creating jobs, increasing its productivity. In fact, the surprise, the really extraordinary thing is that there has been...
This video is brought to you by Aura. Hi, welcome to another episode of Cold Fusion. Imagine this, a group of students have taken to the street. They're angry about the reintroduction of a controversial policy that affects public sector jobs. The protests have been mostly peaceful, but over the span of a few weeks, chaos unfolds and violence erupts. Many are killed and hundreds injured. The government gets involved. Police roam the streets, cracking down on protesters. Concerned, you're seeing all of this unfold. Things are really getting out of hand now, so you go online to keep tabs on what's going on. Are your friends and family safe? And what are other people saying on social media? Then all of a sudden, every website that you...
Welcome to the news, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic week and you've all been blessed with good junglers. First up, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a test. On the channel, I've showcased a fair few crazy Wild Rift skins in the past, but this one goes to show what Riot can do with a modern game when they build it from the ground up. Moving on, an upcoming Teemo ASU has allegedly been leaked. And I say allegedly because there's no word if this is how the actual ASU will look or how it'll be, but I'm going to show you the footage anyway. Now, this next topic contains sensitive information of the sexual nature regarding children. This is your warning to skip that if you're not okay with this stuff, but honestly, I don't know if anyone is surprised to see this in a League news video anymore. However, I did see absolutely nothing about this until a tweet from Kerberos, an EUS challenger, so I was very surprised at reading about the severity of what's to follow. According to this article, that's right, an official article from the Peterborough Matters website, an individual by the name of Lorcan Elliott has been charged with 22 child sex offences. In the article, it recounts 9 charges engaging in sexual communication with a child and 8 charges relating to inciting boys aged 13 to 15 years in sexual activity. But how does this relate to League? Lorcan Elliott, also known by his in-game name Lorks, was an ex-FlyQuest Challengers analyst, only finishing up for them in November of last year. The article also goes on to say he was accused of making more than 600... Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Onto a lighter topic, people are pissed Riot is again charging a lot of money for what is effectively a glorified Chroma. With the announcement of the Mythic variant, that's right, variant, Riot is set to release the God King Garen and Darius Mythic variant into the gacha system, similar to how the Jhin skin was done, meaning people could potentially have to pay up to $200 for these. Named Divine God King Darius and Fallen God King Garen, the variants will be a mirror of their existing skins, which is pretty sick thematically, and I actually do think they're really nice. But the announcement kicked off with controversy, as it really helps the channel out. Thank you in advance. And lastly, the main topic of today, the emote controversy. As a way to support individual teams, Riot collaborated with organizations to give them team-specific emotes, which they'll earn 30% of. But again, this kicked off with controversy immediately. Esports personality Monte Cristo criticized Riot, saying Riot is such a meme. Their big announcement to help teams is 30% rev share on icons sold for approximately $250. I assume he means emotes there. Even in the unlikely event that a team sells 133,000 emotes, the team would only earn $100,000. $100,000 is meaningless in supporting a tier 1 LoL team. Despite the criticism, which is pretty valid, the actual emotes themselves are pretty sick, as you can see on your screen. But there was one specific emote that caused even more of a stir in the wider community, this 100 Thieves Akali emote. Now, I think this emote's actually meant to be like, oh, you were this close or so close or whatever, but the League community, being the League community, has already started to call this the small penis emote. This commenter said, I'm flashing this emote as you have small PP, and that has 2,500 upvotes. I'm just so not surprised. But in even further extension, apparently this is a pretty sensitive subject in the realm of Korean culture, with people already predicting it'll be removed or changed as it's offensive to men. Here's a little clip from Asian Boss giving a bit of context.
I wouldn't necessarily think of feminism as a bad thing. Did you know that there's a rising radical feminist movement in South Korea? In the midst of a worsening gender-based conflict, multiple Korean companies had to pull down their ads after
fools pledge life to honor.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Let's finish this quickly.
"30 seconds until minions spawn.
Another body for the gun.
Minions have spawned.
I never compromise. There's nowhere to hide. Don't cross me.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
Your allegiances mean nothing to me. They won't survive. This blade's my favorite. Only fools pledge life to honor. Let's finish this quickly.
An enemy has been slain.
This is no challenge. Their bones will wet
An
my
ally has been slain.
Pathetic. Razor's edge. Enjoy the taste of steel. Another body for the gutter. I never compromise.
An ally has been slain.
This is no challenge. Nowhere to hide. Don't cross me.
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Your allegiances mean nothing to me. Their bones will wet my blade. This blade's my favorite. They won't survive. Only fools pledge life and honor. Let's finish this quickly.
Your turret has been destroyed.
On the razor's edge. I never compromise.
Enemy rampage. You have slain an enemy.
There's nowhere to hide. Don't cross me. Your allegiances mean nothing to me. They won't survive. Only fools make life to honor.
An enemy is unstoppable.
On the razor's edge. I never compromise. There's nowhere to hide.
Dominating.
Your allegiances mean nothing to me.
Legendary. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Only fools put life to honor.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's finish this quickly.
Has been slain. Double kill. been destroyed.
Never compromise.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage. An enemy has been slain.
Your allegiances mean nothing to me. They won't survive.
Has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Defeat.
Men's rights organizations complained that they were offensive to men. Here it is, and if you're not sure about what you're looking at and what exactly is offensive about it, keep watching. 사진 한 가지를 보여드리려고 하는데요. 혹시 이 사진 보신 적 있으신가요?
네, 본 적 있는 것 같아요. 인터넷에서 요즘 많이 뜨고 있는 이슈인 것 같아요.
이 그림 혹시 보신 적 있으신가요?
네. 잘 모르는데 좀 남자를 비하하는 그런 손짓 아닌가요?
For even more context, Impeach on Reddit explains. The hand gesture originated from this community of terminally online feminists who were mostly just a femcel circle jerk. Things could have ended there, but the opposing force blew things up. Imagine 4chan incels but Korean, pretty much summed up. They became so huge.
Thousands of people have taken to the streets of West Bengal, India, to condemn the rape and murder of a female trainee doctor at a Kolkata hospital. Under the slogan, Reclaim the Night, demonstrators called for more to be done to prevent violence against women. Smaller protests also took place in other cities around the country. Sexual violence against women is on the rise in India, with an average of 90 rapes every day reported in 2022. The protesters held a candlelit march at midnight, coinciding with the start of India's Independence Day celebrations. Many expressed frustration over the state of women's safety in modern-day India.
We feel that on the eve of independence, we women also need our independence back. And for a long time, we have suffered this sort of insecurity where we couldn't roam the streets at night, we couldn't go anywhere. Even if there was some kind of emergency, we couldn't leave our homes. We had to stay inside because of this insecurity, this fear of men outside who could potentially harm us.
Now, as a woman, I travel by public transport every day, and I get harassed each and every day. But we have normalized this. We think that it is normal to get harassed because it will happen. We are born as a biological women in this country, and this will happen in our country. But I think enough is enough. Now it's time to like rise out in protest, rise in rage, because this cannot go on.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed his pain over gender-based violence in India.
As a society, we have to seriously think about the atrocities being committed against our mothers, sisters, and daughters.
This was a fun moment. Caitlin Collins is an anchor at CNN, was on Stephen Colbert's show. Let's watch.
Trump has kind of been
thrown on his heels by this, and he's not really sure how to go after Vice President Harris. He knew his attack lines on President Biden. He really has struggled with how to go after someone who's 20 years younger than him, who is a different gender, a different race. It's kind of been this moment where he has not been able to coalesce around a single attack line.
I know you guys are objective over there, that you just report the news as it is. Oh, I know. CNN makes it. I know
that's supposed to be a laugh line?
I wasn't supposed to be, but I guess it is.
That is truly humiliating. Colbert calls CNN objective, and the audience laughs.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
We don't know what life is, which is a crazy place to be right now. We still do not know what life is, even life on Earth. There's a gap in the current physics as defined, or current physics as we think about it as this kind of timeless universe. The universe kind of unfolds a bit like a clockwork music box, where you play the music and it would just happen, right? You go backwards and go forwards. And that doesn't really explain adequately how life got started or the novelty and open-endedness of biology. And then contrast biology, which is doing all sorts of crazy things. New species are being invented all the time, where human beings are developing new technologies, new culture, or add-ons, new memes. That we have this massive disconnect between the physics of the universe and what we understand is the physics of the universe and what's happened in evolution. And the fact that evolution exists in the physical universe and is defined by the same reality, or rules if you like, means that maybe there is a space for understanding how we bridge the gap between physics and biology. My name is Lee Cronin. I am the Regis Professor of Chemistry at the University of Glasgow, and I'm doing research to explore all things in the universe to do with chemistry, origin of life, and the creation of life. So there's kind of two weird universes. There's the physics universe, where we understand the Standard Model and gravity and time and quantum mechanics from the Big Bang to the formation of the stars. But then we've got the evolution of biology that occurred on Earth starting about 4 billion years ago. And since those 4 billion years, there's been innovation going right up to the technology.
Only fools pledge life to honor.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Let's finish this quickly. Another body for the gutter. There's nowhere to hide. Your allegiances mean nothing to me. Their bones will wet my brain.
First blood. They won't survive. I never compromise. On the razor's edge. Only fools pledge life to honor. Let's finish this quickly. There's nowhere to hide.
Gravity well.
Your allegiances mean nothing to me. Don't cross me. Pathetic.
An ally has been slain.
They won't survive.
An ally has been slain.
Enjoy the taste of steel. I never compromise. On the razor's edge. Only fools pledge life to honor. Let's finish this quickly. There's nowhere to hide. Your allegiances mean nothing to me. Don't
An
cross.
ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
They won't survive. I never compromise. On the razor's edge. Only fools pledge life to honor. Let's finish this quickly. There's nowhere to hide. Your allegiances mean nothing to me. Don't cross me.
has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I never compromise. On the razor's edge. Only fools pledge life to honor.
You have been slain.
Let's finish this quickly. Nowhere to hide. Allegiances mean nothing to me.
An enemy has been slain.
Don't cross me.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Won't survive. I never compromise. On the razor. Fools pledge life to honor.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Enemy killing spree.
There's nowhere to hide. Your allegiances mean nothing to me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
cross me.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
They won't survive.
Rampage.
I never compromise.
Has destroyed a turret.
This blade's my favorite.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
On the razor's edge.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Let's finish this quickly.
Unstoppable.
There's nowhere to hide.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
They won't survive. On the razor's edge.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
There's life to honor. Let's finish this quickly. There's nowhere to hide. These mean nothing to me.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Ace. An enemy has been slain.
They won't survive.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Victory!
Biology produced by humans. I noticed an interesting problem that the physics of the universe does not really predict the emergence of biology and doesn't really explain why biology started to evolve. Although we have the theory of evolution that was put forward by Darwin, and actually Darwin did a fantastic job at understanding slow variation that occurs, there was no kind of moment to bridge the gap from physics to biology in one leap. What assembly theory does, it actually allows us to explain how inanimate matter becomes evolutionary, and literally how we can turn sand into cells by the process of selection. What does life actually do? And put very succinctly, life creates complicated things at scale. And I can give you a really simple example, like just take an outlandish one like an iPhone. If you went to Mars and you found a single iPhone, you might be kind of curious, maybe it was a random event. But if you find two iPhones,